Hello and welcome to Season 4 of The Journey with Kirsty and Simon, a journey that really has only just begun. It's a podcast that gives us the opportunity to bump our gums and talk about our life and how we go about running our mountain B&B, always in our own fun, unique and irreverent way. Thank you for joining us and welcome on board. No, that's all right. I just talk louder than you, don't I?
Always. Especially, why do you do that? You match people as well, and you're like a Spaniard that you will always need to be the loudest in the room, so the volume just goes up.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say I was like a spaniel then. Is it because of my big ears?
I don't even know what to say. I'm not really awake for this morning.
No.
We're just we're getting a quick one in, haven't we, lover? We're getting a quick one in before our guests arrive.
Yes. Why have you got glitter on your under your
Oh
lower
my
lip?
God, have I?
Well, there's definitely something shining at me.
Best day ever. I've been glittered.
Yeah,
There's nothing better than being glittered when you don't realise. That means Christmas is coming.
Heaven's sake, it's June.
Christmas isn't just for glitter. No. Glitter isn't just for Christmas. Oh, I meant that then as well. Writing that down.
You need to write that down, don't you?
I'm doing Christmas isn't just for glitter. It's not, though. You should have glitter all year round, I reckon. JJ, my friend, would agree with that. There's nothing better than a bit of sparkle.
Bad for the environment, isn't it?
Everywhere.
Right.
Everywhere. Do you know what? When people stop putting plastic everywhere, I'll stop using glitter.
Well, that's not the attitude, is it?
Yeah, but... yeah, it is, because there's bigger problems than my little pot of glitter. Stay away from the glitter.
Microplastics, isn't it?
It's not. It's not up for discussion. I might just sprinkle you with a bit of happiness later. That's that saying, isn't it? In a world full of arseholes. Well, it's not like that. This is my version of the saying. In a world full of arseholes, just have a little bit of glitter in your pocket and just sprinkle them with a little bit of happiness when they're not looking. Fabulous, that. We used to do that to the kids in the school in our class, especially if the parents were like, well, you know, like that kind of parents, you know, the helicopter.
What is a helicopter parent?
A helicopter parent is, I believe, I might be wrong on this, but I believe a helicopter is like someone who would chop their apple in their lunchbox or some crap like that, not let kids be kids, you know? Just do everything for them. I think. Could be wrong, but that's what I think a helicopter parent is. But if you're not a helicopter parent, I call you a lot worse than that. I think that's just a kind name. But there's a lot of them parents that do everything for their kids.
Well, of course, when you worked in Montessori's all about letting the child do
oh, my
everything.
God.
Complete opposite.
And when
that.
you see it, you can't unsee it. Back in the Avery. Is that Fat Jack?
Don't know.
Listen.
He loves a podcast.
I was letting everybody else listen to Fat Jack. That's what I mean. It'd be having a row with Billy the Bastard. Honestly, they didn't wake me up this morning because it was raining. They've had a lay-in.
Well, it wasn't raining this morning. It was dry this morning. It was raining over yonder, wasn't it? You saw some fork lightning.
I saw some fork lightning out the bathroom window while I was brushing my teeth. I love that. Out of our bedroom upstairs, well, not our bedroom, out of the bathroom upstairs, the guest bathroom, went in to open the window and stuff this morning, air upstairs, ready for today's guest. And the view is literally out to... It's fantastic.
It's incredible. Yeah.
It's a fantastic view, that is.
I know. It looks down towards...
You get the best sunrise. I said to the guests last week,
they
were getting up for the sunrise, weren't they? And I was just like, just get up and stand in your bathroom. Don't worry about going downstairs. Bugger that.
Yeah, but there's something about sitting out there.
Well, there is. There is. We didn't talk about the guest house a lot last pod.
The weather's very different this year, isn't it?
Oh, it's very strange.
The old tormentas.
It's very strange.
I don't... it's all of a sudden it's become kind of subtropical, which for me...
Is that what it is?
Kind of.
You loves it, don't you?
Sunshine and storms, literally best day ever.
Loves it. Apart from the humidity. Yesterday afternoon, we say there's no humidity up on this mountain, and there's not, apart from when you've got a subtropical thunderstorm over your head and you're sitting out in the sun.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it was clammy then.
Nasty yesterday, wasn't it?
Bit clammy.
It wasn't very nice, so we went in. You was just best husband ever, weren't you? You why? Unfortunately, though, you being so lovely yesterday is like a habit you've got out of, shall I say? And unfortunately, it makes me think, why are you doing it? Shouldn't have to think like that. You should just do nice things, and I just think, oh, that's my bestie. That's what he does.
There's no ulterior motive.
Are you sure?
100%.
Okay. Double Mamma Mia. You quite enjoyed it, didn't you?
I did.
Double Mia.
I like the music. I like ABBA.
Yeah. It's very funny, them films. I can't tell you how many times I've watched them. Literally, I can't tell you because I don't know. 20?
I'm not that interested.
20. But they're still good, is my point. You still enjoyed it. We still laughed out loud at some things, didn't we?
A good
Best
film.
line of the second film?
A good film don't stop being a good film.
No. Best line of the second film, innit? When Tanya says, I hope his wife is dead.
Yeah.
I love that bit. That is funny.
Yeah,
well, no, you love that bit.
I don't remember. I think I'd only ever watched Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again once before. So that was only my second time.
It's great. It's great when you do. I don't think I've ever done a double bubble like that with chicken korma and naan bread. Hey?
You know it, lover.
I knows it. That's why. That's why I married her. Well, it's not. I married her for tax reasons. But I knew there'd be benefits.
The thing is, if I did nice things every day, all the time, other than just being nice, it wouldn't be so lovely when it happens like that, would it?
No, it would.
Okay.
It would. You could do more. You forget. One of the first things you told me when we got together is like, I can get lazy, you have to remind me.
Well, that's very true. I did tell you that. And that's
why I remind
hugely...
you. A lot. But back to work today. Should we carry on our chat about the full English breakfast? Do you think we should change our breakfast menu, our cooked menu, not the buffet table, not the continental bit? Is that a continental bit on our buffet table?
Yes, continental breakfast, croissants, toast, jam, cheese, ham, cereal. Yeah, I guess.
Chocolate croissants.
Chocolate croissants.
Sweetbread.
Kind of chocolate pastries, aren't they, really?
Don't know what to do with them, the pastries.
No,
it's always a dilemma. They're going, though.
Yeah, they are.
They're
the
going.
chocolate ones are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better what we've got there now. I think that's pretty good what we've got there now.
So would you call that continental breakfast, what we lay up?
Yeah, and then you can get an a la carte as well.
Yeah, but you're calling it an a la carte. You're being upstairs, aren't you?
I don't necessarily think we need to change it at the moment.
Just have a little bit more regional. Regional?
Well,
European?
Yeah,
no, not European. Worldly.
I don't know. I think it covers a lot of bases anyway.
Do you know what I have for breakfast in Bosnia? Would you like to know? It's fascinating, this. I'm going to... Because I researched this.
Is that
right,
why did we not carry on last week?
Because we started getting stupid about brown hundreds and thousands.
Oh, yeah, we did, yeah.
Which was funny.
Right then, go on then, Bosnia.
Hagelslag in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
We know what that is now, okay? Right?
Toast.
Thank me later for knowing that. Belgium. What was that? Belgium?
Oh, Belgium was the Nutella.
Uh-huh. And waffles and cream.
Waffles, yeah.
I think waffles. Anyone out there got a waffle maker? It's one of them gadgets that you buy and never use again.
I've got to do it again. Bird's eye potato waffles. They're waffly versatile. We can't have waffles. I'm just going to go around singing that all fecking day long.
It's always worth it, though, isn't it? I reckon someone's got a waffle maker in their cupboard they don't use because it's definitely one of them bloody gadgets. I hate gadgets that you get and then you go, this is fabulous, this is a life changer, game changer, and then because I reckon that would be horrible to clean.
Done. Yeah.
It's like the toasty maker.
Move on. Bosnia.
Right, I don't know how to say this. B-I-R, maybe an N. No, I. B-I-R-E-K.
Breck. Breakfast.
You're going to remember that, aren't you? I'm going to test you on these in a few weeks. Right, do you know what that is? This sounds quite nice.
Barek?
Yeah, it's called Barek, right?
All right.
So if we had any people here from Bosnia and we put Barek on the menu, I think they'd be very chuffed.
They would, yeah. How many people have we had from Bosnia in the last 2 years?
Not yet.
It's not really working to our market then, is it?
Look.
What is it?
Phyllo dough stuffed with mince, cheese, pumpkin, spinach. This is what blew me.
Just call it a day there. We're never going to put that on the menu.
Why not? You've only just got to fix... You've just got to have the stock for that. But what I did... Now I know why I wrote this down. And you have it with drinking yoghurt. What is that? What is drinking yoghurt?
Like
nasty!
You know, like the strawberry stuff I buy from Mercadona?
That's milkshake.
No. Not the other one. The one I get from the fridge is yoghurt.
Stop it,
No.
you dirty git. No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like drinking cottage cheese. It's like drinking sick, Simon.
No, it's not.
Oh, my God.
How is drinking yoghurt like drinking sick?
Now, see, this goes back to my point about pizza, spaghetti bolognese pizzas, etc., etc. Have a yoghurt with a spoon. That's what yoghurt's supposed to be. You don't drink yoghurt.
Of course you
It's
do.
a milkshake.
Don't you remember those ones with bifidus digesterum in them on the adverts?
Actimel.
Yeah.
Rank.
Yacht play.
Dirty bastard.
Drinking yoghurt.
That's back to it. No. Yakult. Do you remember them?
There you go,
Yakult.
yeah.
No, they're a bit thinner though.
Bifidus
Yogurt.
digesterum.
I didn't realise they were yogurts actually.
Well, they're cultures, which is what yogurt is. It's meant to give
Runny yogurt. But it goes back to my point, to be fair.
runny yogurt.
Yeah, well, what's the difference between a runny yogurt and a milkshake? Surely a milkshake is the same thing. It's thick milk.
No, yogurt.
Especially the McDonald's one.
Yogurt,
Do you remember the McDonald's
Yogurt
milkshakes?
goes through a fermentation process, I believe.
Oh.
I believe. I don't know how it's made, but I know that yogurt isn't milk because otherwise yogurt would be called milk.
Well, yeah. I'm not sure drinking yogurt should be done.
It's like cheese is made from the curds and whey, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't drink cheese, do you?
You can have drinking cheese.
No, you can't.
You can have.
You can't.
You can have squeezy cheese.
Ah.
Do you remember that fast show? Peas and cheese and squeezy cheesy peas.
Oh my God. I never watched Fast Show.
No,
you
you
won't
didn't,
be
did you?
surprised. Okay, Mexico.
Brilliant.
Chilaquiles, I think. Chilaquiles. Chilaquiles.
Brilliant. What's that?
Well, I reckon this sounds really yummy, actually, because I wanted a shakshuka for breakfast yesterday, didn't I?
Yes.
Right? It's kind of like that, but
Which is in Israeli.
but with the
Egyptian
tortilla. Tortilla, salsa, creme fraiche, onions, cheese, fried egg on top. Nice. It's like a fancy schmancy
dish.
wrap.
That's like a Spanish tapa.
It's Mexican. You can see
Well, there
why.
you go, innit?
Yeah. Last one.
Go on then.
Ready?
Yeah.
From the Philippines. We have had someone from the Philippines here.
Fish.
Nope. Longarissa. From the Philippines, right? It's called.
Yeah.
Now. Scrambled eggs, rice, all mixed up. So,
Right.
yeah, you get that, don't you? Because it's, it's like one... Sort of, it's not an Asian country, I know that, but
Yeah.
that's rice. With sweet sausage. Do you know what a sweet sausage is?
No.
Nor do I.
No.
But that's what's with it. Because I thought,
So that's
it's not
obviously a
chorizo.
Philippine dish, isn't it? The
Yeah.
sweet sausage.
Anyway, that's what they have for breakfast.
Right.
Fascinating, huh?
So
Glad
I
I
think
told you all of that.
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Based on all that,
Yeah.
no, we're not changing our menu.
I knew you'd say that. I reckon we should have waffles, though.
Bird's eye potato waffles.
Stop it! Stop.
I'm sure other brands of waffles are available.
Do you want to know something fascinating?
Absolutely.
That might scare you.
No.
I've got nothing else written down.
What? That
I've
can't
only
be
got
it.
the cup of coffee analogy.
A cup of coffee. What?
Analogy.
Oh, have you
My
got
Sage Bash moment.
What are we
It's
gonna
quite
do?
good. It's quite good. It's our new
Tell you-
application. I think today's a good day to apply that in a Sage Bash
Yes.
moment because we had to really apply the law, didn't we, today?
Yes.
We had to apply
And
the
what's
law.
that law?
Well, it's the law of assumption, really.
Is that one? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're into this more than me. There's a law of assumption. I thought we
There's
followed the
7
law of attraction. Is there?
universal laws.
Oh, blimey.
Fuck me, you're going back to school.
Oh, you swore again.
Oh, whoops. Flipping heck. Flipping heck. Thought Simon knew all about this spirituality malarkey
I didn't
and the
know
law
that-
of
wait.
attraction. Don't ask me for the 7 laws because I can't remember them. But, because I do know them, but they've got big words.
A law of
and I
assumption
apply
is one thing.
The law of assumption is the main law of attraction law because you're
assuming.
it's that. It's think it, believe it, see it. Yeah,
okay,
you've got to
yeah.
feel it. So you're assuming it's there. It's the law of assumption. It's all that.
So how do we apply this?
How do we apply it? We had to, with the law of assumption today, well, it's because we applied the outcome of what we wanted with the
Yes.
situation we were dealing with.
Oh, I see.
And
yes.
instead of just going on your gut reaction, which is to go, do you know what? Out. I'm not having it. I'm not doing it. I don't want to. It was like, right, let's discuss this.
Yes.
Why? Why are you feeling like that?
Yes.
Which is all about your emotion. We had to talk about it. And
Ego,
then
emotion.
Is your ego getting in the way? It's your emotion. Why are you feeling like that? So your reaction to why you were feeling, and it boils down to you feeling very much put on, I think. Yeah?
Taken advantage of.
Taken advantage of, which manifested itself with you with I'm going to be an arsehole now.
Yeah.
But actually, when you pull back the layers, which is just, that's my sage bash bit, really analyse what, and I love it. I loves it.
Where is that emotion coming from?
Where's the emotion coming from?
What's the underlying cause,
exactly.
reason?
And that is what you need to apply.
And that's what we did.
That's what we did. So, and it felt immediately better.
100%.
Absolutely immediately better.
Because it was coming from the right place.
That's right.
And not from any emotion.
From
no
a place
anger,
of spite
no frustration, no jealousy, it was the underlying and it came from the right place.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Love, not ego.
Absolutely. Never thought of it like that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's good. This spirituality malarkey that we bang on about, because we want to and because it's our podcast and because we love it. But it's a very thoughtful...
When you do it properly, it really works.
Oh, my God, I went back to my 369 manifesting. Holy moly, I put a few random things on my 369. I'd tell you about my 369 one day. It's so powerful, that manifesting method. Done it, didn't even bother doing the second lot because everything tick. It all happened. And I put some random stuff on there as well. Random
the chicken
stuff.
korma on there?
No. But the random stuff, remind me to tell you the two random things that I wrote down going...
I think it's very positive, all that. Not even from dealing with other people, where it really helps and you're always coming at it from the right place, but also for yourself, deep down, your own well-being. I think it's massive.
Constantly question. Which, this is a good, this analogy that I'm going on about. I read it. Love quotes, love things like that. It's a cup of coffee analogy, right? Just imagine...
I'm imagining.
You're walking around with a cup of coffee.
Okay. I don't drink coffee, but I'll go with it for this particular analogy.
Right? Someone bumps into you. What spills out?
Nothing.
Coffee!
No, because
you're walking with a cup of coffee.
I know, but I'm really, really good at carrying stuff.
You're really not.
Someone bumps into me,
nothing.
And I just go with it.
Talking of which, last night I sat in the office. I know it's not a big office.
I stood on your foot.
Yeah.
I know, but it was in the way.
No, it wasn't, Simon. It
right.
wasn't.
No,
do you know how much that... Oh,
I bet that hurt, and I'm sorry. And I
really
apologised immediately. But
I know, but sometimes the sorry's just not enough. I'm just like,
Can I just say, let's look at, I don't know, the last two examples of something treading on your foot, and then look at that and say, well, who's actually at fault here? If
you trod on my foot and Derek trod on my foot this morning.
Exactly. So we're both doing it. So is it your feet that are the problem? This is what you need to look at.
Derek always... Oh, my God.
You could say we need to look at not the root cause, but the foot cause of the problem.
How did I end up with you two? I manifested that as well. I know I did. That's why I've got you two. That's why it's perfect. It's perfection.
I know, you can just look after us.
I'm not looking after you. I'm not your mum.
You said you would, though, if I was do-lally tap.
Absolutely.
There you go, then.
That's different. I'm not looking after you now.
Well, I am slightly do-lally tap.
No, you need to look after me. It's your job.
Why?
Because it is, isn't it?
Who says?
A woman likes to feel looked after.
It's not my responsibility to make you happy.
I never said about my happiness.
You said you wanted looking after.
That don't make me happy or unhappy.
Doesn't it?
Nope.
I won't look after you then. You're still happy, right?
Yeah.
Good.
You fucking won't be. Just like, where's this going?
Brilliant.
Yeah. Okay then.
Right, we've done a bit of sage bash and we've talked about plenty of
I
good
never
stuff.
finished my analogy.
Oh yeah, so I'm walking with a cup of coffee and someone bumps it. Where am I? In here? Maybe? Anywhere? Does it matter?
Anywhere.
Okay, I'm walking along the beach with a cup of coffee and someone bumps into me. What spills out? Coffee.
Right.
Only a little bit though.
Okay. But put into place how I felt when you trod on my toe last night, when you had a whole office to walk in, but no.
Are we going that you get cross with someone and all you've done is spilt a bit of coffee?
Exactly. No, we're not. Stop filling in the gaps.
You just said exactly.
Right.
Why you get so cross about a little bit of coffee? Who cares?
Stop filling in the gaps.
Doesn't matter, does it? Right.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You're quite right. All that shit doesn't matter.
Finish your coffee analogy.
Right. Imagine your coffee cup was filled with like all good things. Gratitude, love, happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So apply that again. Someone comes and bumps into you.
Yeah.
And you just, instead of your knee-jerk reaction, but you already said it, so you are good. You've already given me the answer. Don't matter, does it?
Doesn't matter.
It don't matter. So that's my point. Instead of thinking, I shouldn't have said anything now.
No. I have been in many pubs, if we change the analogy from a cup of coffee to a pint, where it's right kicked off.
Yeah, not worth it.
It's not. Did you spill my pint?
Have you been in pubs in that situation?
I've not. It's never happened to me, because when anything happens
Takes a man to walk away.
I don't care. It's like, I'm like, so what?
Takes a man to walk away. Hate fighting. Disgusting.
What's the point in having a...
It's weak. It's a weakness.
What's the point in having a punch-up because someone's bumped into you in a busy pub?
Well, it's a weakness, isn't it? Again, going back to what we were saying, if you go back, peel the layers back from that, like the anger and the fist flying, it's like, I'm going to show you I'm more important than you.
Yeah. It's all
pathetic.
Ego. It's ridiculous.
Actually makes me, like...
Does it make you...
awful.
Does it make you
want
want
to...
Does it make you want to drink yoghurt?
No, it makes me want to drink more coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway.
Moment.
Anything else? Anything else?
There must be. Have you not got anything more written on your pad?
No, I haven't. Don't panic.
Right. I think... If you've got something up your sleeve, when you say don't panic, that worries me. That worries me. I think we've done... I've not written anything down, so God knows what I'm going to remember about this podcast, but we haven't got a title.
Christmas isn't just for glitter.
We've had a title with Christmas in it, though.
What, in the last 60 podcasts we've done? More than that, actually, probably a couple of hundred. I would have thought we would have.
Maybe. But we've talked some nonsense. We've talked a bit about food.
Bit of sage bash.
We've done a bit of sage bashing. Let's talk about...
Oh, I don't know, what? Guest house?
Yes, exactly.
All right.
What
Well, we're about to go into a really super busy period. I mean, I know this goes out... When's this going to go out? End of July or something?
Yeah, something like that.
So we're only in around the 20th of June or something like that. We're recording this. San Juan, 4 days. I've just realised, I used to love San Juan in Spain. It used to be my favourite night.
We've
Can't be arsed now. We've talked about that as well. So, we've done a podcast for 3-4 years. We are going to talk about the same things. Do you know what I'm saying?
Did you give me the finger then?
No.
You definitely did. I can't believe you.
Did I use my pointy? You point with more than one. You do. Anyway, San Juan, about the 20th of June.
To get my point across.
Yeah.
San Juan's 23rd, isn't it? Or 24th? I don't
night
even know
of the
when
23rd. It's the 24th. At midnight is San Juan. That's when San Juan
Is midnight
loves
the 24th or the midnight the 23rd?
Midnight of the 23rd.
Is it, though?
24th is... Is it? You're an arse. I don't know now. You're such a frigging gaslighter. Now I don't know now.
Why is that gaslighting? I'm asking
because
a
you're
question.
changing my reality. That I don't know if that's right or not what I'm saying.
It's the evening of the 23rd leading up to midnight. That's what it is.
You're chipping away at my confidence.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not. You're a very, very confident person. I'm just asking... I'm not asking about when San Juan is. I'm saying, what is midnight? Is midnight the day before or the day after?
Well, it's a bit like Christmas Day's 25th, isn't it?
Yes.
So, Christmas Day's not 24th.
So when does Christmas Day start?
Midnight of the 25th.
Right. That's what I was asking.
So San Juan's 24th.
Yes. There you go.
Midnight, because that's when you get in the sea.
Yes.
For your wishes.
So it is actually the 24th.
You'll have bonfires this year on the beach.
I don't know.
No, I'm not sure. Anyway, we're around that date, and we're going into a super busy...
What did you like so much about San Juan? That's where you're going with that.
I just think it's just one of the best ferries that you're all on the beach, and all families, from babies to grandmas, all on the beach barbecuing and partying all night long. It's not even about partying. It's not even a lot of drink, but it's around the fires, just the feelings. Magical night. It's lovely.
What date is it today?
20th?
21st.
21st of June. So we're going into a really super busy bit again.
That's a big San Juan then, isn't it? Friday evening. Everyone off.
Yeah, big old San Juan.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Fair play.
It don't often fall on a weekend.
Well, once every 7 years. Leap year, 6 years.
Well, arguably, you could say it's
How many leap year's every 3 years, isn't it? How often's a leap year? 4 years.
Do you know, I don't even know when the last leap year was.
God almighty. I don't know. I don't care.
A leap year's every 4 years.
Who decided that every 4 years there's a leap year?
They worked it because of the Earth spinning, so they have to catch up. So after every 4 years, the rotation of the Earth, in order to keep the time and calendar right, has to jump a day.
So who decided that?
The Romans, probably. I can't remember.
There'd be someone who actually decided it.
Did we follow the Gregorian calendar or something? I don't know.
Interesting. Interesting fact, not fact. Well, fact, not interesting.
Well, I would assume it came about once scholars and that ilk discovered and mapped how fast the Earth rotated around on its axis and around the sun. So I would imagine it came about.
Fabulous.
About
Thank you for sharing that.
You're
Wish
welcome.
I never asked the question. That's a lot upstairs, don't you think? I really tried to concentrate on what you were saying as well. It's like sometimes you go... I mean, it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing for you. But I think you need to appreciate who you're talking to. Like, I absolutely... Like, who's that boring man that you were listening to make me go to sleep?
John Campbell.
Yeah. Very clever man. I can't... The more I concentrate on him, the more tired I get, and he makes me go to sleep straight away.
He's clever because he spent his life training to do what he's good at.
What he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, if anyone wants... that's what I put on your list that you didn't do. You're swapping your telescope for a drone, aren't you?
Do you know what?
What?
I think that's a bit of cereal.
Oh, I thought you was going to say it's some kind of bug.
No.
Out your hairy chest. Nice. You'll save that for later.
I think that's a great title, isn't it? I've got cereal in my hairy chest.
That's not a title.
Of course it's not.
Right, I think we're just chatting for chatting's sake here now.
Do you think?
I think so. I was going to say something very good.
Go on then.
Like that we're going into fully busy, which
Yeah.
is why we're trying to knock this out.
House, weren't we?
Yeah, we're going to talk about guest house.
Yeah.
That's why we were knocking one out. But clearly it hasn't worked. We've just dribbled on.
So
Hope you've got something out of this.
This is going to go out, towards the end of July. We're recording this towards the end of June. So...
we're going to try and do another one later because we're going to so busy now that I don't think we'll be able to...
Yeah,
You'll be able to get your equipment out for a month or so, Bessie.
No, it's a worry, isn't it?
Welcome to my life.
You are so full of shite, aren't you?
Just, you know.
I have nothing to say to that.
Oh, so you shouldn't. Come on then, should be the only thing you can say to Right, come on, we're digressing.
Are we?
We've got work to do, we've got guests coming in. Back to the grind. Not.
Yeah, there we go. I can't believe that's all you got written on your list. You normally got so much.
It's thrown you, hasn't it?
Yeah, but there was something in last week's that we only recorded yesterday that we said we were going to talk about this week.
Breakfast.
No, something else.
Wasn't. It was breakfast. How's your training for you being a flight controller coming on? It was that, but that was just a little...
No.
Tahini?
No. Eh?
Yeah?
What's that?
I'm not sure. Got it written down.
Is that not a breakfast?
I've got tahini chickpeas.
That's a breakfast, isn't it?
No,
But you've
it's
not
not in
written
my
the
breakfast bit.
But you've not written the country.
No. You
There-
can get tahini.
There was definitely something we spoke about in
Absolutely
the last
not.
podcast. All right, well, guess what? When you listen and check back on the last podcast, you'll go...
When you do
"Oh,
it,
yeah."
you need to get back in that office, get back to work. Oh, what I am going to say, recipe book, by the time this goes out, because you're going to listen to yesterday's one, last week's one, and go, where's the recipe book? Because we spoke about it.
Yes.
Made a decision that book one is available if you want a copy of book 1, let us know. It's going on our VIP chat group. It's not going out there, but it is out there if you want one. So when people are here, which we get asked all the time, can I have the recipe for that? We can go, yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's going to be released at the same time as our new book 2.
It's going to be released at the same time as book 2. So if you've bought book 1 already, which I know a lot of people have, you can buy book 1 and book 2 because they're matching pair, because they're rebranded. Like obviously at a discounted price, so you can have the 2 together rather than think, well, I don't want book 1 because I've already got it, even though it's been updated. Anyhow.
There's obviously burglars because Derek started chundering.
Yeah,
so,
it's not a burglar. That will be a cyclist in a high-vis jacket.
Nice. Brilliant.
Look, that's his really aggressive part.
Is that a good title?
Cycler in a high-vis jacket.
Cyclist in a high-vis jacket.
No. How are you with titles?
I haven't got a title.
There's your title.
I haven't got a title. Yeah.
There you go.
That did cross my mind earlier. Thanks very much for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Have a great week, everyone. Adios.
Adios. You were listening to The Journey with Kirsty and Simon. Please rate, review and subscribe if you like what we do. And don't forget to check out our website, casakisi.com, for all our accommodation offers. We'll see you next time.